Hello, it's Brennan from techbuzzireland. Today we've got a variety of products from the Lexip, and I suppose I'll go through some of the details what they are. And what we've actually got today is this leaflet that came in one of the units itself. We've got your controller, we've got a headset, we've got a mouse mat, and we've got a mouse. And I suppose straight away you'll probably see the gaming team here. And I suppose Lexip is the flagship brand of the Pixmania group, Pixminds group, obviously an icon in the gaming industry there at the moment. And they do an awful lot of gaming accessories for generations and pushing the boundaries. And they've been around since about 2012, specialising in technology, innovation, gaming, say for example, and Pixminds distribution, engineering, and based in the region of south of France. And that would be the idea there. What we're going to do is we're just going to go through some of the different products there at the moment, and what you can see straight away is the mouse itself. First of all, you'd notice straight away you can see the colours stand out very much to it. One other thing very much on this is this particular products we're talking today are actually more Windows based. So this is compatible with Windows 10, Windows 11, say for example. This particular one has 12 programmable buttons and on that. When you look at the mouse, obviously the top is the same there at the moment. Interesting enough, it's got an adjustable weight. So actually you can remove this particular part here at the moment, and you can see the details here on that. Lexip.co, you can actually go in and configure the buttons there themselves, and the optical here as well. Optical sensors from about 100 to 12,000 dots per inch DP. It's also got one other thing that's very good, and it's got the whole team of these particular products is it's got the braided cable. So every one of these products which comes with the cables, have it there at the moment. Obviously the programmable buttons, the analog button, thumb button there at the moment. And speed is a huge one there because obviously on the gaming there. From an economics type of view, from my point of view, is I like all the buttons with the exception of the control here, which is actually sticking out very much for me. So I find it a little bit slightly uncomfortable for me using it there to do anything else. If I'm just gaming, for example, then it's quite good to have it there, but that's just a personal choice, etc. One other thing when you put it there, a couple of other things part of the team itself. It comes in the box itself. It comes with controllers, and it gives a certificate of authentication. This comes in all the different boxes that I have here, so it gives the details, and it gives the details on that, which is a nice actually touch to have it. It also gives a QR code, so in essence I can download the user's manual there, scan this QR to access the online manual or go to this particular website. Really like that particular thing, and I'm not going to go through all the different manuals, etc. The one thing I did say is companies based in France, quite good. This particular one has in English, has it in French, has other languages that you can actually use. Unfortunately, some of the other ones, when you scan the QR code, it only comes up in French. Slightly annoying for me, one particular language, which obviously I don't speak myself, but there is other ways around it. But if I'm going to scan a QR code, I would like to get it in my language. I would like to get an option in my language there at the moment, is there on that. In essence, and that's some of the... We'll continue on moving on here at the moment, and in the same team you've got the mouse mat itself, and this is the mouse mat. Same idea, you just plug it in. So this obviously just plug into the USB, and you've got all the program into your laptop, for example. And again, with the mouse mat, just comes with a USB cable itself on the corded braid. This particular one there, on-off button, I've just used this particular thing, so I've just plugged it into the laptop itself, and I just press the on-off button here. Lovely little touch, really nice. Instead of this big huge button here at the moment is there. I'm using the mouse on this because they're actually designed to work together. So the braiding here at the moment is given, and this is the speed, really comfortable. If I was to put that on the table, the mouse will work, but you don't get the same token on that. And the bottom of it there, the slip, really good, strong. That's not going to grip, is very good. So you could actually put it on a table, but if you did happen to decide to put it on your knee, for example, you could actually use it. And again, this is the mouse kind of going, attaches to there at the moment, and I really think the blue is a lovely little touch. It's obviously got all the designs, etc. for there on that. Again, this comes with your certificate. It also comes with the QR code for the manual, etc. And the box itself gives you some more of the details: non-slip base, mouse mat, connections, USB, dimensions, and braided cable. Love the braided cable, really good. What I mentioned about the mouse there at the moment, same idea. 12 programmable buttons, triggers, analog thumb, ultra ceramic feet, and that's what I mentioned about the feet. So these actually ideally matching directly to it there at the moment is download the software. So with the additional software can be downloaded, and you don't have to worry too much because it says it there as well on that. We now have the Madara Destruction Controller, and again, nice box, all in the same theme, same ideas there, given the ideas. Got the spec actually in English and a couple of different languages in this particular one there, but again, it's caution with the QR code. So again, QR code you can scan down, but I think this particular one does not have it in English, so just double check which does and which does not. In essence, as a controller itself there at the moment, this is compatible with Windows 10, Windows 11. Really nice touch. This is a controller itself, really nice touch. It comes with a wireless connection, 2.4 gig or 2.4 USB dongle. So basically is you plug this directly into your laptop, for example, is there, pressing the home button, it will actually connect. So you've got 4 action buttons, 2 joysticks, 4 programmable palettes, dual vibration, obviously lithium polymer battery built into it, and it's also got a 1 meter charging cable comes with it. The USB cable, as we always like itself, because it's got that and it's got the USB-C. So you can plug this directly into here and you can charge it, for example. But in reality, is when you're actually in use, you put it in the home button there and it comes on. You can actually use the wireless controller to actually connect it directly, which obviously increases the speed. This particular one will actually work with the switch also there at the moment. So you've got your home button there if you want to share it with the switch. You've got your left and your right buttons there at the moment, and you've got your controllers on the bottom, your left and your right there at the moment. Quite good, because the additional buttons allow, if you're playing a game, for example Fortnite for example, the additional buttons can be pre-configured to build walls, roofs, etc. there at the moment. And I suppose it gives you another added advantage that you don't have to think about. It also has a jack plug here at the moment, which is a 3.5mm jack plug, which is actually quite nice. First of all, feeling that just on the feel alone of this particular unit, it is comfortable. It's actually quite nice, comfortable. Colours will actually suit a lot there as well. But actually when you do, you've got the little logo very subtly there as well. Build quality, quite good. I haven't been dropping it, etc. But I certainly believe that if I did drop it, I think it is definitely solid. And it's and these additional buttons is lovely. So you've got a lot of different options that you can configure directly to themselves on that. And the audio type connections as well. Definitely like this, really feels solid, comfortable to use, comfortable in the hand, nice there on that. We now have the headset, Madara Destructive headset, and it's got the basic details. One difference between this particular one there, I keep talking about compatibility, etc. with the different units themselves. This one that actually is compatible with Windows 10, Windows 11, Mac via USB. Via Bluetooth, compatible with PlayStation, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, etc. And you can be included with the tablet or the 3.5mm jack plug, which is quite good. Again, USB-C port. This is where I'll show you a few more details on this particular one as well. Just going onto it, and this is the headset itself that you get. Big, nice, big buttons there at the moment. I actually really enjoy the volume button. It's nice, big, as you can actually see it. You can change it there. Add earphones you can plug in. Again, looks good. You can actually use it. Solid braiding, and if you want to expand it, you can expand it as well. Lovely padding. What's probably slightly different as well is you can actually take the microphone off. So it's like a jack plug directly there. You can plug it directly off or on, depending on what you're doing. So if you're playing your own, for example, with a game, you may not want to actually have it on there. but if you haven't talking, etc., plug it in. It fits in fairly comfortable. It also fits in there. You can actually leave it up out of your way if you decide to have it there on that. Padding is quite comfortable, etc. And again, in the same theme there at the moment is, you can see the braid, the logos there at the moment is actually built into it, etc. Nice padding on the top as well, quite comfortable actually. I've been wearing that for a while, just playing with it, just to see it. I think even the way it integrates here just slightly fits in there at the moment. It takes a few seconds before you realise the details and the little token things that you don't spot in the initial colour. It is slightly, I suppose, I won't say heavy is not the right word, but it's solid in terms of its build. This is quite good because audio is quite good, and you can actually connect it to a variety of different products. So when you're gaming, obviously you're going to use it, but if you decided to connect it to via Bluetooth to your phone for some other purpose, so I suppose in essence it's a multi-purpose idea. Going back to the original theme, a couple of things really good. This is a whole, I suppose, arsenal of different for gaming. Some of the units are basically only for the Windows, for example. Obviously this is more, can be used for anything with the Bluetooth. Caution, for the mouse obviously there. Most thing that playing is that little blue, the little idea, the mouse pad, as in, it's quite nice. The mouse itself, comfortable, loads of additional buttons, and really tailored to that. As I said, my original niggle in terms of this protrudes just a little bit from me. That's just a complete personal choice, and all the other controls very, very responsive on that itself. And controller, definitely really comfortable control there at the moment. You get it. And one thing that stands out in all these particular products is the cable. And I know it's quite simple, just the cable as such. It's the braided cable which gives that strength. It's taking it forward. It's got the USB-C. It's got all the nice little touches. Certificate of authentication, etc. with on that. Is a whole complete kit, a whole package of units themselves on this particular brand. Quite nice that they all come, I suppose, in one particular area, all the same design, all the same areas on that. As I said, a couple of niggles, personal niggles in terms of the QR code for the manuals, that some of them are actually only in French. It's only a small little detail as such, because you sort that out fairly quickly. In terms of functionality, just be cautious again on what the compatibility is, etc., whether it's the mouse for, etc., what you're actually connecting to. The same way this is connected to the Switch, but if you've got the PlayStation, not quite there on that particular one there. And it's got the integrated buttons that you can use, and you can have it there. Overall, we've gone through the mouse pad, we've gone through the mouse itself, we've got a controller, and we've got to the headset. And that is the overview of all the different particular units that come together on this particular one there. Thank you very much for watching. Tech Buzz Ireland.